This is part 2 of my video. I will get back to where I left off. Our P3 grant, we do have someone from the State Department, Wendy Hasty, that comes and observes my teachers in grades K through 2. And she comes monthly and observes our teachers, and as you can see here, she has great things to say about both of these teachers, how they are teaching skills. It has an encouraging environment. They're strengthening writing instruction, a responsive classroom culture, supportive, high level of sensitivity to our students' needs. So this is just showing that we are providing that great curriculum and teaching to our students. So these pages here are our TI groups. So this is based on M-Class data and another screener that our reading coach comes up with. So these groups are based on data, and they are changed regularly. So I have actually 2 different sets here of where they have changed, and so I was trying to find. Okay, so here's October, November. So the groups have changed here, and they will continue to change, and it is based off the student need. So wherever they are at in their assessment that they take with their teacher or with a reading coach, they will be placed in that group, and it is OG skills that they will be OG phonics skills that they will be learning in these groups. I also have here some coaching logs where my reading specialist and I think I just have reading here, but my math specialist also does this with my teachers. But this is just proof that we are continuously learning, that we have people going in and doing coaching cycles with my teachers, and they are improving regularly and daily. Okay, and then for level 3 quick data, here we just finished taking the practice ACAP test, so it's a practice of our state required test, but here is the state summary versus the Jackson County summary versus our summary from this when we took it last week. So here is our school summary of where we're at. So we will use this to pinpoint which students need a little help or which students are on track and performing at level, and we will use this data to drive our instruction for where we need to be when March comes and we have to take the real test. We will also take the practice test again in January so that we can see what gains we have made from January, and then we take the true ACAP in March. So we have some data points there that we can see what we need to work on with our students during that time. This is a diagnostic report from iReady. So this one is, this one is for ELA. So it has by grade level where our students are in grades 2 through 8. And then we also have this one is also reading, and this one has grades 1 through 8 on it. One through 12, I'm sorry. But it shows where we're at and where we need to make improvements. And here is the math for grades 1 through 12 as well. So this also shows where we need to make improvements. We use this data regularly one thing that we use this data for is any student that is in red on iReady, they are placed on PST, which is our problem solving team. We meet monthly as a team to discuss where our students are at, what interventions we need, or what supports we might could provide them, whether it be enrichment or intervention. So that's what this data is used for, and we do that monthly. And here is kindergarten through 12th grade as well. This is a photo of a data wall that we use. Here is iReady Math, and this is a first grade class. And this is M class for reading. So each tab represents a student. They have a number. And each month when we have our data meetings, the teachers actually physically move the student up or down depending on where they went with their monthly data. And it's been a really great experience doing this. It's just kind of a push, and we want to see our data regularly. It is in the copy room where we spend a lot of our time as teachers, so it's something that we're looking at regularly so that we can remember to make those adjustments in our classroom. And then the last thing I have some student learning scales from actual students where it shows how they using the proficiency scales where they scored. So this is a completed proficiency scale for 3 students, and I gave you a variety of grades here, but this student made a 100, so they were completely proficient. This student had an 80, so they had I can show evidence that I understand at least one level 3 learning target, so there's that level 3. And then this student had a 90, so she was able to get all of level 3. She either did not attempt to get a level 4, or she was unable to show that she could get a level 4. So that is all the data that I have. I also have here the explanation for the data, and I won't read it all to you, but it just shows basically what I just told you. It has all of how we're using that data in our day-to-day here at North Sand Mountain, and we started a lot of this last year, and we did make a lot of gains with our ACAP testing, with our standardized testing last year, so we're very proud of that, and we're going to continue to push forward. Thank you.